Hey everyone, and welcome back to All About AI Tech, your one-stop shop for everything AI. I'm your host, and today we're tackling a topic that's been burning up the internet, ChatGPT alternatives. Now, ChatGPT is a phenomenal piece of tech, right? It's revolutionized how we approach tasks, from writing emails to generating code. It's really changed the game, so it's no surprise that it's become a household name. But let's be real, it's not perfect. It has its limitations, and sometimes you just need something different. That's where the exciting world of ChatGPT alternatives comes in. We're going to explore 10 AI chatbots and even more AI image generators that deserve your serious attention in 2025. We'll compare the best features, the frustrating limitations, and get you up to speed on the differences between various leading models. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a deep dive. We're going to assess everything from pricing to capabilities, accuracy to ethical considerations, so you can decide which option really gives you the upper hand. And stick around until the end, because I've got something really special for you guys. A special bonus that should really be helpful. Before we jump into the alternatives, let's quickly address why you might even want to consider moving away from ChatGPT. One major concern is access to real-time information. ChatGPT's knowledge is based on its training data, usually up to a specific point in time, meaning it's not always aware of what's currently happening. Need the latest stock market update? ChatGPT might not always be your best bet. Then there's the issue of specialization. ChatGPT is a general tool, but some tasks are just better handled by AI assistants purpose-built for very specific jobs. Need a tool to generate highly creative marketing copy? A dedicated marketing AI might be the wiser choice. Accuracy is another key consideration. ChatGPT is brilliant at many tasks, but when you're going into highly nuanced work, such as high-level math, medicine, or science, you may find that there are other tools that are more accurate. Additionally, while ChatGPT can be incredibly creative, its output can sometimes lack the nuance and precision of other models that have been trained for more context-sensitive responses. Finally, there's the question of ethical considerations. You'll want to consider your data privacy, transparency, and potential biases. These issues are extremely important to assess, particularly if you are using an AI to generate sensitive materials on behalf of a business or organization. Let's kick things off with a major player, Google Gemini. This isn't your grandpappy's chatbot. Gemini is multimodal. It can handle text, images, audio, and even video. And that's what really sets it apart from the pack. Think of it as a Swiss Army knife for AI, incredibly versatile. As a Google project, it's tightly integrated with Google Workspace, so you can pull in your Gmail, Google Docs, or Google Drive to help inform its response. Another real advantage is its access to real-time information via Google Search in real time. You can instantly get insight from the latest news and get those up-to-date financial metrics. The free version of Gemini is impressive, but the paid version unlocks additional capacities. One is deep research, a really great feature to have if you've got a serious report to write that lets you write detailed reports on any topic. Gemini also supports extensions, image generation, and even lets you converse directly with your YouTube videos. It's fast, efficient, and it really leverages Google's extensive infrastructure to deliver results in a jiffy. But be aware, it's not foolproof. It's still prone to the occasional inaccuracy, much like the other AI models out there. And its integration with Google services raises potential data privacy concerns for some users. It's also still relatively new in this ever-changing market, with a still short track record. All in all, it is a very useful tool to research any subject, and it has really become one of my favorite chatbots to use over the last few months. Next up, we've got Claude, the brilliant chatbot from Anthropic. This one is all about safety and ethical AI. Unlike some models that may occasionally generate rather dodgy content, Claude has some very strict guardrails in place to minimize the chances of producing harmful output. It prioritizes context-aware responses, making it really strong for those sensitive conversations where you need accuracy, trust, and a responsible approach. And while you might think this makes it less useful, it's proven to be highly capable for a lot of serious tasks. Claude's context window is massive, up to 200,000 tokens, which is one of the current largest context lengths available, allowing it to hold a remarkably nuanced understanding of long conversations. That's a giant leap compared to some of its peers still stuck in the 8,000 to 16,000 range. Think of Claude as a trusted confidant, great for complex reasoning or when accuracy is paramount. Claude also allows you to upload files, like PDFs and spreadsheets, making it easier to quickly summarize lengthy documents or gain insights from datasets. Claude 3.5 supports various languages, including Japanese, Spanish, and French, unlike many of its peers who still prioritize English. Recently, Anthropic announced several new features such as advanced vision capabilities to process images, charts, and other visuals that can be shared in the tool. It's a truly powerful tool in its own right, though it does fall slightly behind OpenAI's technology and may occasionally produce inconsistent or misleading answers across long conversations. And it prioritizes safety over speed, meaning it can be slower. The free version is extremely useful, but the paid version unlocks much more capability. Now, let's talk about Microsoft Copilot. This isn't just an AI chatbot. It's deeply embedded into the Microsoft 365 ecosystem. If you're already heavily invested in Microsoft Office products like Word, Excel, or PowerPoint, Copilot is already going to be extremely useful. It seamlessly slides into your everyday workflow, offering real-time assistance. It uses the same AI model as OpenAI's GPT-4o, which means you're pulling some serious AI power to work on various projects. Want to automate complex tasks, like refining data analysis using Excel, or perhaps streamline presentations using PowerPoint? Copilot is there for you. It can enhance productivity significantly to help you more easily finish your tasks. One of the coolest things about Copilot is that it has access to information from your Microsoft Graph, your documents, calendars, emails, essentially everything within your Microsoft 365 suite. That means Copilot's responses are profoundly context-aware. It's really like having your own personal AI assistant right there, always ready to lend a hand. As opposed to other technologies, Copilot uses a warm and inviting UI. Furthermore, with an upgraded interface, users get access to voice mode and vision mode, which can see your screen while browsing the web and offer suggestions along the way. You also get a daily news briefing generated by AI. There's a free version that gives access to GPT-4o during non-peak hours, allowing users to benefit from the most impressive AI on the market. The Pro version is only $20 and unlocks a range of other features and greater usage limits. The key downside is its dependence on the Microsoft 365 family of applications. Next up, Meta AI. This one's a bit of a game changer, as opposed to many of its peers, because it's deeply integrated into Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. That means you can use it directly while you're chatting with your friends or family. It even supports image generation, with up to 100 images per day, a great feature if you do a lot of visual content. This AI tool is powered by Llama 3.2, an open-source model developed by Meta. It performs exceptionally well on several benchmarks and has shown great potential as it has been gaining popularity. This is yet another option for people who do not want to pay for an AI service, as it is absolutely free to use. The AI is currently working on supporting even more features, including voice commands. Given how Meta already uses voice capabilities in many of its other products, this shouldn't take too long to arrive. One of the key shortcomings is that it is lacking file uploads, making it difficult to use for complex tasks. Another slight drawback, depending on your perspective, is that it isn't as powerful as some of the closed-source models provided by OpenAI, Google, or Anthropic for complex reasoning or coding challenges. But overall, it is a very useful tool for casual use. Mistral Chat has popped up in the past few months as a very interesting alternative to ChatGPT, in part because Microsoft made a very large investment in the company. It's powered by Mistral AI's Pixtral Large Multimodal Model, and, as its name suggests, it's really good at understanding documents. It's particularly strong in reasoning capabilities and excels in supporting a wide range of languages including English, French, and many European languages as well. It has a context length of 128K tokens, more than sufficient for even very long documents, and supports function calling. In my testing, I found it was almost as good as ChatGPT. The chatbot has a web interface, supports web search, and image generation. It also offers image analysis and understanding for various file formats, including PDFs in addition to images. The biggest downside is its lack of a code interpreter tool. Overall, although this is a newer player in this rapidly developing landscape, Mistral Chat is a truly impressive competitor that offers a strong alternative to both ChatGPT and Claude. And it's completely free to use with no usage limitations. Perplexity AI is another really hot contender because it combines the best of an AI chatbot with that of a search engine. It's very easy to get started and provides detailed answers citing its sources at the top of its responses. It's especially great if you're doing a lot of research, as all of the sources are directly linked. As with its peers, it allows you to generate and analyze images and text documents. It also has a handy shopping assistant. Its free tier gives you access to GPT-4o and produces high-quality responses even for complicated questions, although the usage limits are small. The tool has a paid plan for $20 that gives much more capability. It doesn't always get the answers right, but its ability to cite sources and its easy-to-use interface make it a compelling alternative to using Google search directly. This is absolutely one of the best tools for researchers or those interested in quickly reviewing information. Now for something completely different, XAI Grok. This one's from Elon Musk's XAI, and it's deeply integrated with X, formerly Twitter. Grok is known for its rather relaxed approach to safety and content moderation. This makes it more open than the other models we've discussed so far, though it also means that it's prone to generating rather provocative or even harmful outputs. If you're not concerned about ethical considerations, though, Grok actually holds up incredibly well on several benchmark tests, and its reasoning capabilities are incredibly impressive. I'd say that it's amongst the current market leaders, offering a very capable alternative to ChatGPT's GPT-4o model. It gives blunt, straightforward answers, which can be useful for those who want fast, direct assistance. It also has several notable features, including image generation, access to online information, and some support for uploading documents and files, including PDFs. Its image generation capabilities are powered by Flux, and it is also becoming increasingly integrated into the X social network to help boost user activity and engagement with the platform. That is probably the reason why there are very little guardrails to prevent misuse. It's also completely free to use, though its free access may not always last forever. Now, let's look at something for the tech enthusiasts out there. Open source models. These are a little different because they are generally not provided as a finished chatbot, but rather, the open source model waits itself so you can download and run them on your computer. That means you're not limited by anyone else's policies, and you've got total control over how you use them, though you'll need some technical expertise. And it also means that when it comes to data privacy, this is as private as it gets. Popular examples include Llama 3.2 from Meta and Mistral 7b, which has proven to be very powerful. Recently, Meta has been releasing new versions of Llama that are both more powerful and much smaller, opening up new possibilities. These models give impressive results despite the smaller size, which makes them an attractive option for many reasons. There are several projects underway that let you easily integrate open source models into an easy-to-use application, making it something you can try out on your own computer. This makes this an option that is ideal for those who are deeply interested in the underlying architecture of AI and who prefer to run the models privately on their own machine. The open source movement is really starting to make an impact in the AI development world, lowering barriers to entry and encouraging more contribution and innovation for AI. While there are countless open source projects going on right now, I want to highlight two of the most noteworthy ones that I found particularly useful in my own workflow: Hugging Chat and Grok Chat. Hugging Chat, from Hugging Face, is a really clean platform that supports multiple language models, including Llama 3.370b, Quinn, and more. This gives you a really nice way to compare models in terms of their performance and accuracy. The interface is simple, straightforward, supports web access, and is absolutely free to use. While most of my testing here was to check the coding capabilities, Hugging Chat supports a wide range of tasks, including writing blog posts, generating jokes, and even creating HTML code for websites. Grok Chat, from AI-first hardware company Grok, is a different beast. It's designed to showcase Grok's impressive language processing unit, LPU, chip, which is currently said to be 10 times faster than those from NVIDIA. It currently supports various open-source models like Llama 3.370b and Mistral 8x7b, and you can test out the models on the platform instantly, with responses appearing almost without delay. That's truly amazing, and the UI is as clean and easy to use as the others we've discussed. Both tools are free to use and offer valuable tools for evaluating and interacting with open-source models. Now, let's talk about InflectionPy. This is perhaps the most unique entry into this list. Forget about generating reports or writing code with Pi. This assistant's emphasis is on providing you with a supportive and friendly conversational AI experience. The interface is quite different from other chatbots, with a threaded, response-by-response conversation. The text responses are great, but the real standout feature is its ability to give audio responses, too. It has a selection of very realistic and calming voices that make it oddly comforting to interact with. This type of chatbot has really gained traction recently. It's not as powerful or technically capable as other models, but for those looking for a gentle conversational partner, or even a tool for mental health or therapeutic interactions, Pi is worth considering. And it's completely free to use. Wrapping up this deep dive into ChatGPT alternatives is Quora Poe. Poe isn't really an AI chatbot itself, but a platform to access lots of different AI chatbots in one convenient place. Think of it as a buffet of AI models with a wide selection for different tastes and preferences. You can easily compare various leading models in terms of their performance on specific prompts or requests. It's incredibly versatile, supporting a large range of language models and image models from the key players, such as OpenAI, Google, Anthropic, and more. A paid version, priced at $20 a month, unlocks access to some of the most advanced models such as GPT-4o and Claude 3.5 Sonnet. But even the free version provides access to lots of capabilities and surprisingly generous usage limits. Overall, it's a really practical tool for those experimenting with AI or wanting to compare various AI platforms before deciding on their go-to chatbot or image generator. It provides an interesting way to gauge the differences in capabilities between models and potentially what each one excels at. So there you have it, folks. A comprehensive look at the top ChatGPT alternatives for 2025. From the giant tech companies to the agile startups, from the multimodal marvels to the ethically focused champions, there's an AI tool out there to cater to your every requirement. But remember, selecting the best ChatGPT alternative is a highly personal decision that depends on your needs, budget, and project parameters. Consider what is most important to you: web access, long context windows, accuracy, or cost, and choose the chatbot that best meets those criteria. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try out a few different options and see which model produces the results you want most effectively. This is truly an exciting time in the AI space, and these options are only just the beginning. I'm constantly monitoring, testing, and uncovering what's new in AI, and I'll be sure to let you know when it comes to the arrival of new, impressive AI tools on the market. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this deep dive helpful. Remember to like this video, subscribe to this channel, all about AI tech, and consider hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything happening in the world of AI. What's more, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, I hope you found my perspective useful. Have a fantastic day, and keep exploring this remarkable world of AI.